A very warm welcome back to RASSVET for episode 15 with me, Mr. Silly P. So, as the contract I took on Field 5 for doing cotton, using their equipment is going absolutely fine. What I knew I was going to need to do would be refill the seeder a lot. It's a big field. So what I decided to do was buy this. The Eb770? Yeah, Eb770 Auger. So what we can do, and we can use it, I bought it outright, it was pretty cheap as well actually, because we're going to need to, if I do decide to go down the route of having 2 or 3 smaller planters, we're going to need to refill out as well. So this will hold, I think it's 8,000 litres. Let's see how much 8,000 litres costs. Not much. 374. 8,320 no less. That will do us for just over 4 refills. The actual planter has run out down at field 5. That's why I thought it was probably important I did it now. All my vehicles are looking a little bit rugged and worn and weathered and stuff now, and that's great. I'm probably not going to wash any of them. I was told that they probably wouldn't get washed very often anyway. But this is looking very clean and shiny, so we need to get this a bit dirtier, I think. Before I forget, happy birthday to Olivia. I'm really sorry because I was away on holiday. When I got back, I've been trying desperately to catch up with comments, messages, everything. And I've been gradually working my way through in between doing videos and editing and all the other stuff I've been doing. And it was Olivia's 6th birthday on the 28th. So happy belated birthday to you, Olivia, from the Tractor Man. I hope you had a lovely day. So yeah, happy birthday, Olivia. Anyway, let's go and fill this up. I'm going to get that cracking away. I am also, I think, in this episode, I think we're going to buy the sheep farm, which potentially means, oh, I haven't even seeded any of my fields yet, have I? We did the soil sampling, and I didn't actually go to town on it because I talked about buying new planters and then didn't. So yeah, we need to get something in the ground on our fields, and I think, yeah, sheep. I can get the mowers out again, where I've been cutting all the trees and clearing all the stumps, all that kind of thing. That should give me a much easier sweep round at doing mowing again this time. I got 400 and something thousand litres of grass last time to put into the silage clamp, which this time I'm not going to need to. I can feed them grass or hay. I might as well just do grass. I don't need to turn it into hay. So we'll get the sheep in. Probably going to borrow or lease a livestock trailer, but that's not a problem. And let's get some sheep going. We might as well get some wool going, and we'll own a little bit more land. By the time we finish this contract in this field, I mean, I don't know which order I'm going to do this in, because this is going to take a while to do this field. So I think we're going to get some of our local farmer worker. Oh look, there is a bit here. I went across the grass and could have done that. So yeah, it's going to work out alright, I think. So with that extra money from this field, it'll go up, takes up to about 450 something thousand. And weirdly, since the last video, I cannot for the life of me remember. I hope this is going to work now. What angle do I need to be at to get this to work? Let's do pipe out. That should tip up as well. Okay. Maybe need to come the other way over. It's weird, isn't it, how the railing is this side. I'm trying to look at it. But if you come at the other side where there's no railing, the cover opens the wrong way, doesn't it? That's a bit odd. Why would they do that? I don't want to damage the railing, but it looks like I'm going to. Come that too close, haven't I? Come on. Come on. This is not going to want to fill up. I should have come straighter, shouldn't I? Come on. Nope. Oh, okay. How best to tackle this? No, because now my tractor's going to be in the way, isn't it? Whoa, no. I'm making a right mess of this, aren't I? This is one of those bits that should have been done off camera. Right, let's try and back up that way. Might just have to go over the cover. Yeah, that's not pretty, is it? Oh, that's ugly. Did that even fill or not? Have I filled it already? No, there we go. Come on. This doesn't want to know. Come on. Yeah, it's kind of missing, but I think we might have filled it. How not to fill your seeder with an auger wagon by Mr. CDP. Although that is looking a little bit muckier. Maybe by the time I finish the field, I'll have it down pat. But it's in at the end of the day, isn't it? Are we full? Yeah, 2,000 litres. Let's close the cover. And let's continue. I realised I hadn't been prepping on field 6 and 7. Before I can seed, I need to pH. So some pHing needs to be done. I've got a bit of lime in here. I'm going to have to go back and get some more. I've got it set on auto. I think I've got it set on auto. Yeah, that refill type thing keeps happening anyway. Automatic, right. So that'll put down exactly the right amount we need. Let's open up our pH window and we're going green. Nice. So this will need to be done here, pH'd, then depending on what crop I put in it, it may need fertiliser, it may not. We'll see. Then I need to do field 6, which is to my right. Yeah, we should be right then. Field 5 will continue. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to be filling up quite a lot over there. Happy days. I might get a work on this, but for now, I will continue. I decided on soybean. It had gotten it before, soybean now. According to my potential yield data sheet that I got from GB, on sandy loam, soybean is a potential of 100%, and on loam, which this field is split between, it's got a potential of 125%. So we'll get either maximum or above maximum for soybean. I haven't decided on field 6 yet. That may canola maybe. Might go for canola on that one because we did soybean last time. Yeah, potentially. So this is all because field 5 is still chugging away. It's going to take a long time. I am persevering with this. It will work. I've used a whole load. I've emptied this completely out on field 5. it's carrying on planting. So what I'm doing, I've refilled it, I've come back, I thought what I'll do is top this up, then go and continue over on field 5. I don't know if it's the auger or maybe just getting the angle right. Like I said, I will get this by the end of field 5. I'll get this there. That's all it was. It was just a little bit too low, I think. So now I've raised that. Brilliant, we're full. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. So I decided on canola in this field. This will need fertilising because the nitrogen level is poor, but the pH level is fine because that was done last harvest. Before last. I'll be honest, this is all taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Field 5, the contract on the borrowed equipment, we are the borrowers, is at 80% complete. I have refilled the seeder about 9 times. I have refilled it, went and took the auger, refilled that, came back, filled it again. I filled this a little bit. As you've already seen, this field here, field 7, has now got soybean in it. And because it's soybean, I didn't need to put any fertiliser on it because it will put its own nitrogen down. So pH value is perfect, nitrogen is perfect, soybeans in the ground, we are good to go. This field had soybean in it and the test strips. This time I've put canola in it. pH is golden. Well, I say it's golden, it's okay in so much as it's had a couple of harvests on it, or a harvest on it since it was last done, so I'm leaving it. But the nitrogen is bad. So time to get some nitrogen down on here. Then once this is done, then we're going to sort out buying the plot of land and we're going to get some sheep. Suddenly dawned on me, I've got to be careful because I don't want to use all my money up. Let's go to the field and let's get crack-a-lacking. I don't want to use all my field. As you can see, bottom left, it's already changing. It's going from red to various shades of green, which means we are improving it. It's on automatic, so it's putting down exactly what it needs. Perfect. Very happy with that. Yeah, the contract on field 5, I was saying, oh, I'm going to get 62. Of course I'm not, because I borrowed their equipment. So I'm going to lose a little bit for borrowing the equipment. Plus there's some worker fees, because obviously I've had a worker on that. I've been doing the jobs here while the worker's been doing that. And there's the few loads of seed that I've done. But obviously from the CNS seed refill, it's way cheaper than it would be buying pallets and that kind of thing. So whilst, yeah, there is some expense there, and money has gone down a bit, and obviously we're not going to get the full 62 grand, but it's still going to be a big chunk of money to add into the coffers. I'm not too bothered about that. So, yeah, enjoying it, loving it, having a great old time. We'll get all this done, then we'll get the sheep sorted. I'm going to have to sort out, yeah, so I'm going to have to sort out a transport. I would imagine they're going to be fairly small. The thing I was thinking was about getting the grass for them to feed them initially, about using the front mower with the loading wagon behind. The problem is my tractors haven't got enough horsepower to do both of those things. This one has, but doesn't have a front 3-point link. So I can't put the mower on the front of this one, which could be a bit of an issue. So I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, and as I was saying, I don't want to spend all my money on the sheep pen, sheep farm, and buying the sheep because I still need to get a harvester. Well, I suppose what I could do is mop up some of the fertilising contracts that are knocking about as well. And plus, we need to get a silo. We still don't have a silo. I've just been harvesting and selling immediately, which is fine if the price is okay. And the price has still been absolutely appalling for sand. So that sort of thing, I think people were concerned all I was going to do was backwards and forwards doing load and load after load after load of sand. The price just isn't good enough to do that at the moment. If the price comes up, I might do a few loads, but as it stands, not really. Oh, we're looking good. We are looking good. We are making a difference, and that's what we need to be doing. I have had, oh yeah, I'll show you it actually when it actually happens. But the shipping manifest has been re-amended and resubmitted by Feldcorp. It's very clever. I like it. Thank you, Feldin. So the Land Rover should be coming. Like I said, I just want to drive around a bit. I'm not necessarily going to use it for anything. It does, of course, mean if I do pop home, I'm not saying I'm going to, but if I do pop home, my Land Rover won't be there. It'll be here. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay, enough of this. Well, not enough of this, I need to finish it, but enough of this for you guys. What? How have I already got crop growing? What is happening? I haven't even finished doing this. Has it been that long since I put that first bit down? Maybe. Eek! Okay, right. It's time for the Gator to shine. Only because all my other vehicles, I mean, I've got the little Ursus tractor, but that doesn't go very fast. The contract on Field 5 is still continuing. Everything else is done. I think I need to go this way. I have leased a livestock trailer. Now, I'm sitting in this position because this is quite small. And the livestock trailer, I say, it's not massive, but it's a weird combination. So let's just see how mighty the Gator is. In all honesty, I think that only takes 8 sheep. I think it's 8. I haven't even bought the I haven't even bought the land yet. But we'll take the sheep down first, and then we'll buy the land. It's here, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty sure it is. The sheep will definitely be easiest to get going. Now, if while I'm recording, you can hear weird sounds in the background, my next door neighbour, the house that adjoins ours, she's having her kitchen and bathroom done, which is great. So I'm trying to do this in between, kind of banging and crashing and all sorts of stuff. I just do the best I can, really. So we're going to go with. Should we go with? Yeah, let's go black and white. That'll do. Confirm. First 8. I think I might get. Should we just do 2 loads? Should we get 16? I might do 3 loads. Yeah, let's do 3 loads. We're going to go cross country with this again, so I'm not quite sure how well this. I mean, it's actually pulling it really easily. I suppose I'm used to hauling trailers and stuff that have a bit of weight to them, a bit of heft. This hasn't got too much heft. Ooh. Yeah, see, I was trying to avoid this because then we'll just disappear up to our. Oh no, okay. I'll take it all back. The Gator is a beast. I was thinking of giving it back because, like I say, it doesn't belong to us. It belongs to the relevant embassies. It was just given to us to use for soil sampling and get something a little bit more. You know, there's a few different off-road type buggy vehicle things available. What's that really called? Oh, what was it called now? You can kind of use it as an off-road ATV, you know, just a bit of fun as well, but mine's gone blank. Doesn't matter. I mean, this is very versatile because it has loads of different backs available. Saying that, we're going to need water, aren't we? Just saying thought. It's all well and good me doing some mowing and collecting grass to feed them, but I haven't. Yeah, I hadn't thought about water. Right. Let's try and go around the side of that one if we can. Now, I'm not going to put you through the having to watch me do all 3 loads, but we'll get the first up there. We'll buy the land when we're there. I like driving around the map, in all honesty. Do you ever get that? Any of you just... Is there that map? I mean, Six Ashes was absolutely, for me, was one of those where you don't mind just getting in a vehicle and just driving around. Just enjoy the scenery and the map and the terrain and... Oh, that is bumpy, those poor pigs. Better slow down a little bit. You know, all of that combined... I'm going to go this way, do I? Yes, I do. There we go, we got it. Didn't even have to open the map. So I suppose what we should do now is pay. And just like that, for 103,248, we now own the sheep farm. Excellent stuff. We put them in here. And we'll sort out feed, water. Cool. Just realised what. Oh no.
I'll hire this one.
How many of you? Oh, I've lost it. I've absolutely lost it. How many of you were screaming and yelling at the screen? Oh man, I need to lie down. Yep, I've just bought a sheep farm and bought pigs. That's really helpful for a sheep farm. I wonder if they'll take them back. I'm not going to get my money back on them, am I? Oh man. It didn't even dawn on me. I'm talking about sheep the whole time and I bought pigs. Why? See you in a bit. We're back. I'm feeling a little sheepish. As you can imagine. Just honestly can't believe it. Have you noticed as well? Look. I don't know how he does it. How does he do it? Jeremy's back. I don't know how he got into the country. I don't know if he's got a visa. But he's here. So, at the sheep farm, we now have these things called sheep, not pigs. That doesn't work. That's my first load. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 loads, I think. I need to have a look, actually. I remember when I first kind of had a bit of a tour round. I do like these boards off of the floor. The boards, concrete. I suppose if it gets a bit sloppy. Water trough, feed trough, I think is that way round. They don't need bedding, so we're right. So yeah, it's just hay or grass, and we might as well do grass. There's no point. Yeah, grass, hay or hay pellets. At the end of the day, why turn it to hay when I can just give them the grass? Nice. We'll get ourselves a nice sized water tanker so we haven't got to keep going backwards and forwards. I'm going to go and get the next load of, I don't know what I might get this time. I might go get some giraffes or something. Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to come back with? Oh dear. Can't make this up, can you? The sheep are all in. We've got 24. And I've got the MZHT10. I bought this. It was 8,000 and it holds 10,000 litres. I'm just thinking we should be able to fit up from the forge, shouldn't we? The other thing as well, because there's a lot of the periphery, a lot of the edges and all the stuff around the map is kind of available to use. And what I might do is bring the mowers up here and cut some of the grass around here first. Just because it's close to the sheep farm, it'll be a lot easier, I think. I don't assume this will work. Let's try it, shall we? Or maybe not. Maybe we need an actual... Yeah. We need an actual water point. I thought that would work. Oh well. Do we have a water point? That's annoying. I haven't needed to get any water for anything until now. Well, water points at the farms. I didn't look. The thing I was thinking as well, I hope it's not an insult or rude. I hope not. We've got Jeremy, he's in here. He managed to work his way in. He's there. I thought about calling one of the sheep Olivia, because it was Olivia's birthday. So we've got Jeremy and Olivia. I mean, yes, there are lots of other sheep as well. If you're happy with that, Olivia, we'll call one of them Olivia. Is that water? There's water on the floor. It's not worth a try, is it? If not, we'll have to have a standpipe put in or something like that. But we can do that. Fingers crossed. Please work. Nope. Looks a bit rusty, but that's annoying. It's all jolly annoying. What's going on? No. It's going to be somewhere really obvious, isn't it? Maybe not. I haven't even gotten to the grass bit yet. I thought the water bit would be straightforward and easy. Wouldn't have thought that would be it. Maybe there's not one here. Oh. Who lummy. Right, okay. Thinking about it, I don't think there's one up at the main farm. Right, okay, well, grass is the next thing. Let's sort out what we're going to use for mowing. We'll get a standpipe put in, that'll probably be the best thing. I'm going to get one put in, and then it's going to be really obvious. There's going to be one... Doesn't matter, right, grass, let's get that first. I could spend all day looking for water. I can't believe it didn't work across the ford. I thought that would be an obvious place. What about the pond? Hang on. It probably won't work either. It's got to be worth a try though. Had a very strange happening with the sheep. I went to collect the last lot. Now bearing in mind I did pigs first by mistake. Then got the first lot of sheep, then the second lot of sheep. When I went to get the third lot of sheep, went to the livestock market, I couldn't get the trigger to work. It wouldn't put any sheep into the trailer. It was really weird. I don't know what happened. It's one of those days. Come on, work from the pond, please. I wonder if at the fisheries, is there a point at the fisheries maybe? Come on. Come on. No. Oh, hang on. I wonder if it's that refill thing. Hang on. It was that all along. That pesky thing. It probably would have worked in the Ford. It's that pesky thing I keeps happening on this map. It's only happening on this map where it says the L3 refill thing. And when I come onto the map, I have to get out of a vehicle, press L3, it goes, and then it works again. I don't know why. So it probably would have worked. It probably would have worked. That thing as well. Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's stop there. Is that a water source up in the farm as well? Oh, that's heavy. It's got a bit of weight to it, that. Just seems weird there's water on the floor in front of that, that's all. That's all I was thinking. I didn't even think about that, the refill thing. Please work here. Oh no, maybe not. Okay. Well, we have got some water in. Whether it'll be enough or not, I don't know. But actually, I can drive through, can't I? That's all right. Started to reverse now anyway. Let's back up. I do love that. Again, it's those little details, isn't it? The tractor revs up when you're using the PTO and you're pumping the water out into, you know, we just take it for granted. Oh, there we go, right. That's done. Let's park that over there. There's grass. Well, even if there isn't one here at the farm, I know I can just go down to that little pond. 10,000 litres is going to last me a while. Got a little bit left. Let's put that in there. Grass then. That's going to be interesting. Oh, this is filthy. This is filthy. I was told categorically, don't wash them. Don't, people... I say people. It's a generalisation, isn't it? They won't wash their vehicles. They'll leave them. I can't even see out the windscreen. Well, that is pretty cool, though. I meant to say earlier, the contract on Field 5 was completed. Yeah, you probably saw the screenshot. And so that money went towards buying the sheep, not pigs. And I've also just completed a contract, or one of my workers has, or one of the locals has, on Field 9, which I need to collect. That was for about 16 grand. As you can see, we've got a bit of grass in the back. I suddenly realised on my drive over here, I wasn't sure if this little Ursus would have enough oomph to power the mower and the loading wagon. It does, just about. And like I said, because of all the kind of periphery type stuff, I'm hoping what we should be able to do is cut all the grass along the sides here. I mean, I've got all that grass over there. I could have absolutely done it from there. Let's start that up, drop it down. Let's start that up. Drop it down. There we go. It does have enough oomph, that's good. I think I'm going to miss some of the corners. I'll come and collect that later. Don't necessarily do so well on the bumpy ground, but it is working. This only holds 15,000 litres anyway. So we'll get the first load in. Then they've got their water, they've got some grass. We can start with our wool production. Our first livestock. Oh, honestly, 30. Did I say 36? 24? I'm good at maths, me. Providing the service as well, clearing all the verges by the side of the roads, you know. I'm good like that. Very helpful person. I wonder, let me just double check. Let's have a look here. So the periphery, oh yeah, that bit I can't. I thought, oh, there's all that grass there, but no. That's not for me. Probably stop me in a second now. No, maybe not. We might be right on the verge. That stopped. Right, okay. Let's swing it around. These little tractors, they're unsung heroes. Most farms, this is a generalisation, most farms have got a little tractor that's used for doing all sorts of odds and ends, and it's probably been on the farm for years and years and years, works brilliantly, fairly easy to maintain. I mean, getting parts for things like that is probably really hard these days, but they just work, you know, they do the job that they were designed to do all those years ago. No pesky electronics to go wrong. But then there are no frills, no bells and whistles, no cab, no aircon, no heating in the winter. I will come back and grab all these odds and ends. If you know me at all, you know I won't be able to leave those. It's a fair old bit of grass though. So, field 6 and 7, both planted, fertilised, ready to go. Contract on field 5 finally complete. Oh yeah, contract on field 9 complete. Let's collect on that. Harvesting. There is another fertilising one on field 11. Harvesting 61 grand. Nope, leave it. I'll take that one for fertilising. Did not like that bit of rubble on the ground. Yeah, the mower does spread it just a little bit wider. Well, it's not allowing me to do that. Just up. Okay, let's go and unload this, and I'll spend a bit of time collecting up all the extra that we missed out to the side. We'll have our first of our grass in. Should fit in no problem at all. It's not as high, I don't think. We'll drive through, we'll unload, and I'll get the rest done. Let's double check how we look. Actually, we don't need much more than that. A little bit more and we're good to go. Excellent. And with that, we are done for today. On RASSVET, I haven't got to cut much more at all. I'll go and get a little bit and put it back in. Yeah, we're done. I think next episode we should be getting our delivery. We should. What else? Oh yeah, harvester, because our crops will be ready to harvest on fields 6 and 7 some point soon. So we'll need the harvester and silo. We need to work towards a silo, but the silo may need to come. It's kind of a catch-22, isn't it? I was thinking if we harvest the crops in field 6 and 7 and sell them, provided we make a good bit of money, that'll pay for the silo that we need to store the crops in. Doesn't work that way around, does it? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.